Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Sayorius, and today we're joined by my friend DJ here, who is a big Bungo Stray Dogs fan.
I am. My God, I'm so
The
excited. I love talking
biggest.
about the show. It's so queer coded. I'm just saying.
Did you see the last season? I mean, when we
No,
when
we
we
all
get
oh we
there.
all saw the last season. We all saw it.
Oh, season 5.
Oh, season.
Apparently everyone on my channel did too. I got like over 2,000 views on 3 Bungo Stray Dogs
Oh
videos.
my God, good for you.
Yeah, because everyone's just like that. Oh my god, that season 5 so
Season
good.
5 was so
I had to make a
good.
video on it. You can't beat it. To me, the biggest crime with this show is the fact that no one's talking about it.
You're so right. Listen, I loved it. Like, I took time out of my busy schedule to watch the show.
Yes. It
That's how
was
good it is.
so good. It was so good. And I can't wait to delve into a tier list with you because we're going to be going over every single one of these characters. Because I think personally this anime has some of the greatest, I guess, characters in all of anime. There are so many like rich, so many three-dimensional characters within this show that have different motivations, different values, and you just love every single one of them, from everyone from like the quote-unquote heroes of the show, which is the detective agency, all the way to port mafia members, to even like America gets their gets their own category here.
Oh, the Americans.
Oh, the guild, the Americans. Yes. So without further ado, let's jump straight into this. And it looks like our first one is going to be
My precious boy. Oh, okay. I love this kid so much. I know he's not a kid. Listen, I love Atsushi as much as the next person. I think Atsushi is a great character. Like, he's just so, just a kid. He really is just a little guy, and that's good for him.
he falls into the category of just pure boys, like best boys in
Yes,
anime.
best boys. Yes,
Like
he's up
like
there with,
like with
Alphonse
Tanjiro,
Tanjiro, Alphonse Elric, like
Alphonse.
all of the greats of pure
Yeah.
wholesome characters. Atsushi also sits in that, for me at least.
Yes. No, I agree. And I think it's really, I think it, like, because I did a whole review and I had to go all the way back to season 1, episode 1, on like how the show started. And it's literally about him saying, I'm going hungry, my orphanage kicked me out.
That's
And
so
I'm
true.
like, yeah, that's so sad. Like before the detective agency, he had no one.
He's come a long way, is what it seems like, which is very good for him. And I think that arc should put him in at least tier A. I'm going to say I want him to be in at least A. I don't think he's
think he should be an S?
no. And here's why. I think there's other characters in this show that are more deserving of the S ranking, because Atsushi hasn't really proved himself in my eyes through his actions. Like, yes, he's been important. Yes, he's an important character to the plot, but that's because the plot was focused on him for so long.
You know what? I'm gonna 100% agree with you.
Oh my God, slay.
I actually think, yeah, you make a really good point, because like I was going over the list, because I did tier list before with I did one with Dom, and Brandon about like One Piece arcs, and then one with JoJo characters, or JoJo stands actually, and I was like, look, starting off, as much as we love these characters, we also have to take into consideration S is like it's like a special ranking for characters that
Right.
go way above and beyond. And as much as we love these characters, you have to reserve it for like the really, really good stuff, which the show has, and we're gonna get to, right?
Exactly.
Especially in season 5. Season 5, I thought brought it the hardest, but we'll get there.
No, they absolutely popped off season 5. I think they
Yeah.
did a wonderful job with the characterization.
Oh, speaking of, I think we have our first S.
Yes, Dazai.
I mean, are you gonna disagree?
I'm
I
not
mean-
gonna. No. I'm never gonna disagree with anything related to Dazai being above anyone else. Dazai is the GOAT. He really brings the show. Like, Dazai's not just a central, like a very important character. He also is like very, like, it's very plot driven. Like, his character is so focused on moving the plot along, even if he's not in the main plot.
Yes.
And I think
And it's
Dazai's
funny.
a wonderful character.
It's funny because he fills this mentor role, like in JJK, like with Gojo, or like even Naruto with what's his name?
I don't know.
The mentor.
I didn't watch Naruto.
I'm blanking out. It's been a while since I watched Naruto.
Kakashi?
Kakashi, thank you, Kakashi. Where it's like, you know, you have that mentor role where it's like you have like, I guess, the newcomers, and then you have that person who's like been there and experienced.
Mm-hmm.
What I think Dazai and what makes his character so great is that he never feels like a side character. Like he feels like a central character. Like even though he doesn't get screen time, he's still very much there. He's still playing an important role. And even though he does get quote unquote sidelined, the way they do it I thought was really smart in season 5, and it was incredible, right?
Yeah.
Like his whole duel with Fyodor was amazing.
Oh my god, I love talking about Dazai's character. Just because all of these characters are based on actual authors, and the authors,
yes,
the authors are so. I think Bungo Stray Dogs is one of the most interesting animes I've ever seen. Just because, yes, they're based on like actual classical literature books, and they're based on those kinds of different things, and it's so I love talking about classical literature, and this show is such a great representation of bringing classical literature into modern day TV watching.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Yeah, and I love how like even like I mean it's played for a joke, but like his whole suicide attempts is very reflective of the author.
Oh yeah.
Right, and it's like it's played for laughs, but like even like listening to him where he's like, I want to die, but like not have to inconvenience anyone with my death. So he wants to find the perfect way to die without like, you know, without hurting anyone. And I'm like, damn. Like that's kind of deep and way more in depth than I was expecting when I was going into this show. And it's very reflective of Dazai, especially with what happens later, especially with like him like, you know, dying that one episode.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, we can talk about the death, but like, oh boy, good luck.
Yeah, we really thought he bit it.
Oh, we did, but oh god, yeah. No, I follow Dazai's English VA on Twitter, and he also plays Gojo in JJK, and he's like, well, it's great to be dead twice. Awesome, love it so much. I'm like,
that's funny. That's so funny.
He's such a funny guy. Oh my god. But no, I think Dazai is a wonderful character and absolutely deserves to be an S tier. You know who also deserves to be an S tier? Fucking Kunakita. I said it. I'm a Kunakita girly. It's fine.
Who is he?
Kunakita.
I'm messing with you.
I would absolutely.
Okay.
I would absolutely fight you, Mitchell. It's fine. No.
All right, where should we put? Okay, where should we put him? Should we put him above Dazai or below?
No. He's below Dazai, but in S tier.
Okay.
I think Kunakita is one of the most. I have a thing for glasses characters, and I think it just might be me, but I am a Kunakita girly at heart. He's the backbone. He keeps everything in line, and you know what? That man deserves to be an S tier just because he deals with Dazai every day.
Yeah, you know what? You know what it reminds me of? Like he reminds me of like the mom of the group.
Very much from
right, because he's like very much like this straight character where everyone's kind of goofing around. He's basically the Kyo. Like I'm gonna throw in an Ouran High School Host Club reference. He's like the Kyoya of the group. Where he's like you have of course Dazai, who's very much like Tamaki, where he's like this fun silly character, and he's okay. Let's get back to work.
Exactly.
Especially with like his writing in his notebook, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I love.
Especially what happens later on.
Oh,
like he was literally willing to die.
When they were framed for fucking murder? Are you talking about that?
Yes.
You know, the murder plot?
Yes, which was really well done. I actually loved. Those were one of my favorites. It was so good.
It was so interesting how they did it. Like I loved it a little too much because I was like, wow, they're actually gonna beef it, and no, they didn't. But I was fully ready to watch some of these motherfuckers.
But the stakes were there. I like 5 seasons in, and the stakes were still very high for the show, and I was like, that's incredible.
Yeah, no, I love Kunakita's character so much. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, he's amazing. All right. As much as we have to move on to Kyoka, right? I think that's her name.
Kyoka, my girl.
I will
Girly.
say she does get sidelined later on. Like she doesn't get as much screen time because her major arc is at the start. But her arc at the start is really, really good.
Yeah, but I don't think that, like, yes, her arc was very good. And I don't care about the sidelining, honestly. Like, people come and go in plots and, like, whatever.
Well, no. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying,
no.
she's one of the characters that has to allow for more screen time for other characters. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think God, this is hard. I want to put her
I'd put her in B.
B. I agree.
I want to put her in B because she's not bad and she's not average. Like, I genuinely believe for this, like, show, we're not going to get, like, I think even if we put characters in D or F, I don't think it's because they're going to be bad. It's just, on average, Bungo Stray Dogs is so good that they're just the weakest. Not, like, weakest in terms of anime terms, but weakest for the show, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I would say she's a B for the show. In any other anime, I would put her in A.
No,
maybe
absolutely.
even S in some shows, right?
I agree because she has a really interesting power. I really like it. I really liked her like art, her story, whatever.
Also, her relationship with Atsushi.
Oh my god, I love it. It's so cute. It's adorable.
Yeah, it's so because they're kind of like the two newbies of the group, and it's like, aw.
It's adorable. We
and
love
he saves
bonding.
her life. It's cool. Yes. Moving on to one of the most shocking character developments, Akiko in season 5. Holy.
My fucking icon, my ride or die. Akiko is my ride or die. She deserves to be an A tier, and I don't think she needs. She's really cool, and I like her powers, but like she's just not fully there yet for me as a character.
Yeah,
like,
I mean that's
like
fair.
One or two more episodes to like really, or one or two more chapters to really get her into.
I think she's on the diving board. Like she established herself as a great character, not only with her cool power and very useful power, but then you got that amazing, very traumatic backstory in season 5. Where you learn about her, like,
horrified.
What she went through, especially with that one soldier who, like, encouraged her to keep going. Yeah, and then that stuff happens. I was like, and this is a kid going through it. I was like, damn. No, so trauma, all we need, I feel like,
the trauma is really up there with this show. Just saying, they traumatized the hell out. Like, I get it, they're authors, whatever. But also, they really traumatized the hell out of some of these characters.
Yeah. So, I don't know. For me, I think, like, I agree she deserves to be in low A. I think she could potentially be an S if she just has, if they flush out her characters entirely. Because I think you're right. She's almost there. And I think another season where they focus in on her could do the trick.
No, I absolutely. She's like Atsushi for me. Like, she has great potential. It's just not there yet.
They're almost there. They didn't have their time to shine yet, but I think they're going to. They set the groundwork to have it. Which, speaking of characters who, like, really were in the background, Kenji had a great moment in season 5. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, he absolutely did, and I love Kenji so much, but he is in the B tier. Just because he's not focused on a lot.
I was gonna put him. Okay, this is the first time I'm gonna disagree with you. I think he deserves to be in C.
Why?
I just think, in terms of good characters, he had a good moment, but then again, he just needs another arc to be fleshed out.
That's fair. You know what? Okay, I'll change it. I'll agree. I'll go C. That's fine.
Because it's like I just need more from him. He had a great moment. See, I would have put him in F because he didn't really get that much development other than being that strong, fun character. But since he had a great moment in season 5 where you learn a little bit more about him, then it bumped him up to a C.
Yeah, I think.
But then I just need a little bit more from him.
Yeah, once we learn more about like how he got how he did with Rampo, this season,
Yes.
or season 4 when we.
Oh,
get there.
Ronpo this season. Oh my, they killed it. They killed it. I mean,
I know we'll get there, but like if they do what they did with Ronpo, with Kenji, I think it'll be an amazing plot, and it'll really add
Yes.
something to know the characters of like how did they get from where they were to here.
Yes. Yeah, and I think based on the writing, they could do it. Like, based on how the show's going. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't doubt it. But like in terms of the shows, he's I think the perfect middle where it's like this is a character that got some writing, and this is like the potential of what they could be, just as a background character, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and then we have next is Jun Ichiro.
Oh my god. His sister is the creep, right? I can't remember.
I think so. Yes.
Okay. Yes. I love him.
Yeah. You're like the sister's the creep.
I love him so much, but because he has a weird relationship with his sister, I have to put him in D tier just because of the weird relationship.
That is fair.
Listen, I'm all for it. It's fine. Do what you want to do on your own. I just don't need to see it. I don't want to see it. I won't look at it. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't know. The whole it's so weird. Anime has this fixation on incestual relationships way more than like even in normal shows, and I'm like, why is it so popular? Like, why? Like, no one wants to see this. You're doing well with everything else with these normal relationships. Why do you have to shove this down our throats? And it's just, unfortunately, Bungo has one instance of this with his character, and I'm just like, it's whatever. Let's move on. Let's clear our minds with, of course, one of our clear the air with, I think I'm gonna say it, S tier character.
He is. Just because of everything that we saw with the new season. And we got his backstory.
I think he should go under Dazai.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay.
I just think he's such an interesting like I've always liked Ronpo, especially when they did the reveal of he doesn't have powers. Like that's not.
That was one of the coolest moments in all of anime. I was like, no way.
Yeah.
It's like it's just all him.
And it was so casually like said too. Like it was like, oh, he doesn't have powers. It's whatever. But I think it's so interesting that like even though they have to do all this like, supernatural bullshit, they rely on him to like keep it going, keep it running, and because of the cases he takes, and like it's not like he is one of the most normal characters, but also he's one of the most realistic characters, I think, of the show.
Yes. Oh, and like especially with like when it comes to like all like the serious, I think he's the perfect blend between very serious and very comedic.
Oh yeah.
Because he'll like crack jokes and then he's like, you did it, right? Because you think that he's like a goofball and he's not gonna pay attention, but no, he's already figured it out before anyone, and it's like that's insane.
Exactly.
Like he's outsmarted everyone.
Oh yeah.
The only reason why he's lost in season 5 was because they were going up against a sword that can cut space and time, which was just broken. That's the only time we saw them lose. Every other time he's basically succeeded. Or like even though he's been like cornered or ambushed, he's found a way out of it. Especially with like his whole speech in front of what was it, the UN or whatever?
Yeah.
Or it wasn't the UN. It was like in front of the media event.
Yeah, the media people. I remember that.
Yeah, and he's like, listen to your hearts, and then he got like a third of like the police agencies in the world to like, or in Japan to like back him up. I was like, that's him. He's him. He's that guy.
He's that guy.
I mean, he also broke out Kunikida, right?
Yes. Yes.
Because he was about to be executed, right?
Mhm. When he was in
when he got trapped, yeah.
When he was in prison. Oh, prison.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
fine.
So anyway, I think he's like, if not one of the best characters, and I would gladly put him in second place so far. Like the only person I would say is above is Dazai, just for the reason that I just love him. Like none of these characters have flaws. But let's move on to our next character,
Oh my god, this guy with the raccoon. What's his fucking name? I can't think of it.
You mean Poe?
Poe, that's his name. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. It's 3 letters. I, first of all, I just love the aesthetic of having a fucking raccoon with you. I think it's so good. Based on Edgar Allan Poe.
Yes.
For all of my classical literature girlies out there, this is for you. Edgar Allan Poe is, first of all, one of the greatest classical American, I guess he's not an American, he was English, I believe. Was he English? He was something. One of the greatest classical literature writers of, the generation. And I really like this interpretation of the character because it very much plays into his beliefs of, like, yes, I'm gonna work with you, but like at a cost, kind of a thing. And that's what Edgar Allan Poe's like stories and like poems are really about. Like, yes, I will do this thing for you, but there will be a cost. And that's something that I think is really interesting when they did it in the show. And I think the writing of it is so vastly, deeply interesting. I think he deserves to be in the B tier.
Yeah. Oh, I think he should go above.
I agree.
Yeah, and I also love how he's like very much connected to Ron Poe, where he's like, "I'm your rival. I'm trying to outsmart you," and he spent 6 years trying to beat him, and he can't.
Yes. Listen, we all need our rival that can't be a rival, really.
Yeah. So yeah, no, he's a great character. I loved him because honestly, he's probably one of the most useful characters in the entire show.
No, he is.
Because of his book imprisonment.
I was gonna say, he really
They use it so
done.
much.
He really is that bitch of getting shit done.
Yeah, he even dresses up as a disguise at the beginning of season 5 to help Ron Poe.
Exactly.
Like solve a case.
I think that's wonderful.
Yeah, I love how even though he's his rival, he's down to help Ron Poe any way he can. It's great.
Exactly. He really said, you know what, anything for you.
Honestly.
Kind of queer coded. It's a little gay.
Anyways, let's move on to an even more coded, I would say, right?
I don't even want to talk
Fukuzawa.
I love Fukuzawa so much, but like that, I had to pause what I was watching, what it was. I had to pause it to collect myself because what the fuck? As someone
I honestly, it was out of left field for season 5. Like I didn't think they had it in them.
I don't read the manga, so I have no idea what's happening in the fucking manga unless I see it on Twitter, right? And so I'm just like, I was like, is this in the manga? I have no idea, and I didn't look. But I was like, this is so fucking wild for them. But I was like, you know what? Good for them. Old people deserve to fall in love too. That's fine. It was a little gay, and yes, he does deserve to be an A tier. I think he deserves to be above Atsushi, honestly, because he's that bitch. He's that bitch. Do you not agree?
I'm trying to think. See, there's only one problem. I think he should have. I kind of want to put him in S.
Okay, why?
Just because of his character was so well done in season 5, especially like, I was shedding tears when like he held his it was so good, and he got stabbed through the heart and then used that sword to cut him in the chest, right? Yeah. He like spun around with the sword and impaled in him. But I'll put him in A. I'll just put him in A for now.
Yeah, we can always adjust the
rank. we can change it later. But like I was just thinking back on his character, I'm like, he has like a main presence in the show because he's the head of the detective agency. Right. But this is the first time you actually get to see him be like a well-known presence. Because his backstory ties into season 5 really hard. And it makes that last moments of season 5 so good. Because he's crying. And I was like, oh, that got me. Because it's like you kept getting the flashbacks building up to that moment, and then his friend dies in his arms, right?
Yeah.
What's his name? Fukuchi, right?
Yeah, Fukuchi. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Fukuchi. Yeah, it was so tragic. Very sad. So that's why I want to put it in S, but we can leave it in
That's
top
so.
of A. I'm fine
Listen,
with that
if
too.
you wanna put him in S, put him in S. That's fine.
No,
like
let's put him in A. Just
Okay.
benefit of the doubt because we have more characters to go through.
That's
If we have
true.
less characters in S, we can move them up.
That's fair. Okay.
Let's move on to the Port Mafia members.
Oh my
Starting with
God. Starting with my favorite guy, Atagawa. I love.
he's like the best boy of the Port Mafia.
He is such a little bitch, and I love him for that.
I love his relationship with Dazai too.
He's just an asshole, and you know what? Some characters deserve to be assholes to each other, and this is one of them. Yeah, put him in A. I think he goes underneath Atsushi just because they're so closely like it's not underneath. They're more like tied, but we can't put them on top of each other.
We can say they're tied for the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say they're tied.
Yeah,
since
because
we're right next to each other.
they're
Yeah.
so closely connected with each other. I believe because they have like this like connection mentor thing with Dazai going on, but like
Yeah.
Atagawa hates Ashishi and like that's like a whole thing. But like it's I think he's such an interesting. I love his power too. I think it's so fucking rad. But it's definitely interesting. I'm very much looking forward to seeing more of Atagawa.
Yeah, I also like how he's very much like his whole thing. He's like he's kind of pissed with Dazai, right? He's like, "You left me," and Dazai's like, whatever."
Exactly. No, it's very much, hey, like you abandoned me, and Dazai's like, did I know? Really? Like.
Yeah, but I love his powers too. I think he has one of my favorite powers of the show.
Oh, I absolutely agree. It's such a cool power.
Yeah.
The vampire aesthetic really, does it for me as a character person. Like,
Yeah.
the vampire aesthetic. I really, honest to God, thought he was a vampire for the longest of times because he kept.
Well, you got that in season 5, so.
I know. I was like, oh, I'm right. Oh God.
Nice.
I was like,
and
wow.
I thought it was cool. Like I love like I saw this meme where it's like the like it's like that meme where it's like the dude writing and it's like fire coming out of the page. It's like the writers when they write a character, they write a moment where it's like the hero and villain must team up momentarily to face a greater threat. That's Atsushi and our boy over here.
No, it absolutely
is when they teamed up against both who's that asshole? When they teamed up against Fitzgerald.
Oh my
that
God.
was very
Yes.
hyped. And then they teamed up against Fukagawa. Or no, sorry. What's his name? They teamed up against
the dude, the guy.
Fukuchi. Fukuchi.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I'm so bad. They're Japanese names. I'm like looking. I'm scrolling through the wiki right now. I'm just like, where is it? Yeah,
I know.
Fukuchi.
I can't remember.
I loved when they both teamed up against those big fights, and the first time they won, which was hype. But the second time they got wiped out. Oh my goodness.
It was so good.
And
though.
that was.
I love when they have.
It was good. Yeah, it's one of my favorite my story tropes. Yeah. Speaking of, you know what? I actually appreciate this brother and sister relationship more than the one in the detective agency.
You're so right.
Because his sister, it's very wholesome.
Because it's not fucking weird.
Yeah, so I would put her.
I would put
her in C under him.
Yeah, because she doesn't have a weird relationship with anyone.
Yes, and she's kind of like just this fun side character.
Yeah, I like.
I love the twist how she. Yeah, I love the twist too, where they thought she was a guy for the longest time.
Yeah, and then. Androgyny at its finest, honestly.
Yes, we support it. I love it in anime.
We support the androgynous characters all the time.
Yes. Jin. Jin is her name. And really cool. Fights really well. Very, very badass. And just love characters like that. Especially like our next character over here, which is going to be...
Oh my god, I love her. Oh my god, what's her
Higuchi.
name? I'm so bad at her name.
Higuchi.
Ichio.
Higuchi Ichio.
Yes. I love
whatever. I'm
Higuchi.
trying to pronounce it. That's gonna be my struggle for this video. It's just like pronouncing their names right. It's all right.
It's gonna be fine. I love a woman with a gun. Listen, give her a gun. That she's living her best life.
I also love the little crush she has on our boy.
Which boy? There's a lot of boys.
What's his name? Port Mafia.
Oh, and Chuya?
No. Akutagawa. Yeah. Atagawa, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. She does have a crush on him. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's so funny. Because she's this badass, and then she has this cute crush. Yeah.
Also, she can do so much better than him, but that's for a different story. There's a different story.
But that's you know what it's fine though, because he's never gonna realize it, because he's too focused on Dazai. That's the problem.
That's true. He is so focused on Dazai.
He'd probably be with her, but the problem is he's too focused on a bigger goal.
Yeah. I mean, let's be real. There's no women for that guy, because his whole thing is revenge. I don't know actually what his actual plot thing is. It feels like revenge, but I don't think it's revenge.
Yeah. So I'd put her low B actually.
Yeah, low B. That's fine. Perfect.
Because I think she gets just enough to be like, oh, you're a fun Port Mafia character. Also, I can already predict the comments are making fun of me for pronouncing names. That's what happened. I pronounced Dazai's name wrong, or weirdly, and they were making fun of me in the comments.
Good.
Wow. I mean, they're Japanese names.
I'm
why?
Such a supportive friend.
How? No, that's good friendship right there. Is when you can we can tease each other. Yeah.
Fine.
We'll be fine. Anyways, we're gonna move on because we're dilly dallying. Which, oh my goodness, that plot twist.
I wasn't expecting it. I genuinely
wasn't. That was something. That was amazing.
It was so good. I don't think he deserves. I think he deserves to be low A just for the plot twist.
I think he deserves to be below.
Okay, interesting. That's fair.
Where would you put?
I said low A.
You think below?
Yeah.
I think above.
Okay. I mean, yeah, we can put him above. That's fine.
I'll leave it below. I'll take because I am also, I think I'm very biased too, because I'm like, ooh, the plot twist, but then I'm also like, oh wait, you have to take into consideration the character too, not just the twist, you know?
Yeah, it was he was pretty not an important character for a long time.
I mean, he did have a major payoff at the very, very end. But it took a while.
Exactly.
It took a while.
Everything I think for his character, everything is about the long term and not very much the short term or the episodic term. It was very much played out over the season, and that's why it was done so well.
Yes. Yeah, and I thought the twist though was good though.
The twist was good.
The writing they killed it. I think season 5, I was looking back on it. Season 5 is probably on par, if not better than season 1.
No, absolutely. Season 5 really hit their stride.
It was one of the best.
Content, they have, I don't read the manga, but because of where they're at in the manga, it's just so much more interesting than what season. I love the American arc. I love when the Americans showed up. That was fucking hilarious. But
yeah.
But now we actually get fucking plot and things that are happening to these characters instead of just taking it season by season, and now it's affecting the long term.
We're getting now in depth into the gang war, and I love it.
The gang war is so interesting.
Yep. And speaking of gang wars, we're talking about the MVP of season 5 who almost killed. He almost killed Dazai here.
Okay, so when I first started this show, I want this to be on the record. When I first started this show, I thought that Chuya was the main character of the show.
That is so funny.
Because listen, it was on all over TikTok. and I was like, this guy's the main character. We're gonna see, and then he was never in it until like almost the middle of the season 1, and I was like, okay, yeah, no, put that bitch up in S tier. He deserves to be up there.
I was waiting for it. I think
he deserves to be an S tier. Just saying, he deserves to be right next to Dazai. Yep.
Perfect.
They
all right.
complement
Just
each
because
other.
okay, if he would personally, I would put him actually in high A, but because he saved Dazai in that amazing twist, which, you know, contact lens, that was incredible. It deserved to be an S. Like, if it wasn't for him, they would have lost, and we would have lost our Dazai. So yeah.
Also, another very queer-coded character is Chuya. Just saying, this man.
Also, one of the coolest powers too.
Oh my god, his powers are so fucking rad.
Gravity manipulation.
It's so interesting because like you can wipe out towns, cities with that.
Well, he literally wiped out everyone in a prison by himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Like high security prison.
Insane. Yeah, because he's fucking insane. Anyway, I love him. 10 out of 10. I'd do anything for Chuya. I'm a ride or die.
Yes. Also, drip with the hat.
Drip with the hat. Listen, these characters do have drip, except for a few of them. All of these characters do have amazing drip.
With the choke collar too, and the suit.
Yeah. All like the high collars, the choker, like very much aesthetic, and I love it for that.
Yes, absolutely. And yeah, no, he deserves to be an S. If it was just drip, he'd probably be high S, like maybe number 1. Drip.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
No, I absolutely.
Yeah, moving on to our next one is going to be Ryuro Hirotu, who had a really, his sacrifice was very sad.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
I think
he died, right? I think
he
he died. I mean, we haven't returned to him, so I don't think. I mean, he could still be alive. He could just be gravely injured, but like him choosing to sacrifice himself, especially with like loyalty, like he screams loyalty for me.
Oh, absolutely. I love this guy. I'm obsessed with him.
Okay, now the question begs,
God.
where?
I think he does. For his sacrifice, because he sacrificed himself to save lives. I think he deserves to be above Atsushi. Just saying.
Above?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna go lower.
No, he deserves. Yeah. He's up there, man. Like that. It killed me when he died. I don't know if he's actually dead. So.
Yeah.
It absolutely destroyed me because I was like, "Whoa, I wasn't expecting it." You know.
It's okay. You know what's so funny? I'm expecting you to rate these characters lower, so I'm like, let me go lower just to be safe. And then you're like, you think exactly like me, and I'm just like, oh, never mind then.
Yeah, I'm not an asshole. I rate it as I see it, obviously.
Yeah. Okay. Then let's do this next one then. The little girl who's like, was it the boss's?
Girl. I hate her.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She's our only F. I'm gonna put it right there.
She's the only.
Are you okay with that?
I hate her. She's annoying as shit, and she doesn't do anything for the plot.
She only has a cool transition in the first opening, and that's it.
Yeah, the transition is pretty cool. But after that, like, what does she do for the plot, genuinely? Like, nothing. Zero things.
She's there for that weird humor. That's kind of just weird.
It's also weird that she hangs her, like, is she his daughter?
I think so.
Okay, because I was like, if it's just a random, like, kid with a...
No, I think here, let me pull it up just to be sure. Just in case they fact check me.
Okay. Cause like this girl, she gives me the ick sometimes, and like I don't like her.
I cannot find her anywhere. Let's just say
she is his daughter for time's
yeah. Let's just say she's yeah. Let's just move on. Moving on to our next one, we have I hate him. I disgust.
Why do you hate him?
Do you remember what he did to our poor girl in her backstory?
I mean, yeah, but like...
He made her resurrect everyone. after they've died over and over again, having someone commit suicide in front of her,
Yeah, but
and then
like,
shooting someone to make her.
yeah, but like, all for the plot, I guess. Like, he's okay, cause he.
Are you trying to justify war crimes?
No, I would never do that. I'm not a Jaegerist. Don't put me in that position. Hear me out, though. Hear me out, though. I think that, yes, he did that. But he has more character traits than just war crimes.
Well, I mean...
That's it. That's my whole...
Yes, okay, then where would you put him? Where would you put him then?
Low B or high C. Either one.
I'll put him here.
Okay.
I'll concede.
What do you think
All
of
right.
this character, besides you hate him?
Well, I just didn't like what he did to Akiko. Like,
That's fair.
yeah, that was a dick move, so...
He's not great, but he also, whatever. You know what? We're moving on.
We're moving on. Next we have,
I don't remember this guy.
This guy.
This is the first character I don't...
He's the
genuinely
guy who goes
know.
into a coma that was on their side in the government. He's like one of the good leaders, and that's why he gets taken out in season 5.
Oh, really? That's who that guy is?
I think
Okay.
so.
I don't remember him. This is my first character that I just don't
I'm like
know.
scrolling really quickly through it just to be sure.
Government.
Yeah,
name.
director of the special division.
Oh, that's right. He is the director of the special division. Okay, yes,
Yeah,
I do remember
and then
him.
he's like the middle-aged man. I'm just gonna quickly go through it. Not much. It's hinted. Hunting Dargark. And then Ongo. Rampo leads to K. Yeah, he's bleeding out and he's been attacked. Yeah,
Oh,
because he
that's
gets
right.
attacked and Rampo finds him, right?
Right,
yeah.
right.
So
Yes,
Rampo
I do
finds him
remember.
because the problem is that the government like there were government members on their side that would have believed them, but because the Decay of Angels took them out or put them into comas, like they
Right.
were only left the corrupt ones, and that's why the whole thing happened.
I
Yeah.
do remember that. Okay. Just for his sacrifice, he deserves to be high C.
I put him
He's
under.
Perfect. That's high C. That's close enough.
Yeah. Cause like he does enough, but like I think he just needs more character. Like he just needs more time to shine, other than being in a coma.
Fair enough.
Moving
Listen,
on to
okay. I love F. Scott Fitzgerald. Not just
he's a
because
little
wrote
bitch. That's what he is. Fucking
Okay,
flaunting
but
his
like-
money everywhere.
But like, okay, so realistically, F. Scott Fitzgerald wrote The Great Gatsby, which is one of my favorite classical literature books of all time. So it makes sense that he flaunts his money. So I think he should be a high B, low B. Sorry, not low B.
His whole power is burn money, get stronger.
Yeah, but also he comes back and helps them.
That is true, and he doesn't betray them.
Exactly. He's not a dick about it.
That's
That's what I'm saying.
fair.
Low B. Right
I
there.
put him above.
All right, that's fair.
Perfect. All right, this girl, who I think she's actually pretty cool. She's
I do
Lucy
too.
M. Montgomery. So Lucy. She
Yes,
has a fun arc because she actually redeems herself and actually helps them later on. Like she's
Yeah, that's
still
true.
in
She
Japan.
does. No,
Um,
I agree. But she's not that important, so I would say, yeah, C, perfect, right there.
I disagree. I think she should be above.
What? Why? She's not that
I
important.
ship her more with Atsushi. I'm
Oh
gonna say
my
it right
God.
now.
It's not a shipping rank; it's a character rank.
I put her above. She deserves. She helps them so much.
Okay.
Her room is so useful, but you know what?
Okay, her room.
Fine.
Her
I
room
concede.
is
I concede
useful.
to. You did say character, not ship, so yeah, I'll put her here.
Perfect.
Yep. Yeah. I also have to. Thank you for keeping me in check because I have to keep reminding myself that it's not about ships. It's not about ships. It's not about story. It's about these characters.
Characters.
Which, speaking of John Steinbeck, who I completely forgot about, so I'm gonna quickly look it up.
Oh, that's the Vine guy. He
Oh,
created
is it?
Vines. Not the Vine like social media Vines, but Vines as in.
Oh, he can grow vines.
That's what I just said.
Oh, no, I'm reading it right now. He grows vines from his body. Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, John Steinbeck wrote Grapes of Wrath, which is
Yeah.
grapes grow on a vine. Anyway,
Yeah.
I think his power was super fucking cool. Too bad I think he beefed it. Didn't he die?
Did he?
Or he got captured? One of the two.
I'm looking it up right now. His family
exactly.
was poor. Doesn't actually say if he beefed it or not.
Okay.
Yeah, likes, dislikes, family, manga debut, anime debut. Yeah, it doesn't say. Where would you put him? Because if you remember, do you remember him slightly?
Yes, I do, because once again I'm a classical literature nerd. I think he deserves to be. I think he deserves to be above in the D tier above that other guy, Junichiro, just because he's cool, but he's not important.
That's fair. Yeah, I think a lot of the guild members are actually like they're there for the fight and that's it. I'll be completely honest.
They really were just there for the fight, and and they lost, and then they left.
They just kind of were like, "Yep, we're out of here," which I was kind of saddened by. I kind of wanted them to stick around.
I think that's what happened. They just fucking left. They didn't die. They left.
Yeah. Yeah, no, because they disbanded. That's what happened.
Right,
the guild
they disbanded. Yes.
Because Fitzgerald got broke and then he basically lost his power.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tragically.
Like, imagine losing all your wealth. Oof. To a bunch of kids.
Those damn meddling kids.
Those kids. Anyways, moving on to. Do you remember this chick?
Can't say that I do.
I don't either. Do you want to drop her and don't remember?
Yeah, we'll drop her and the don't remember. You can come for us in the comments of not remembering this random child-looking character.
Yeah. Honestly, I think they're just gonna be here for like the main ones.
That's fair.
How about this character? This other one.
I want to say yes, but I don't.
Is this?
This can't be what.
I think this is Lovecraft. I think it's Lovecraft.
That's not Lovecraft, is it? It kind of looks.
Is.
Oh, it is Lovecraft. He just has earmuffs on, which confused me.
Which Lovecraft has one of. Okay, he was terrifying.
I love Lovecraft. I love H.P. Lovecraft though as an author because he's a cool fucking author. Once again, I'm a fictional. I'm a Lovecraftian. I'm a Lovecraftian by nature though. I think he's super super rad, but like his abilities is so cool. Like it's horrifying because he's basically an eldritch god.
Yeah, he fights Chuya.
And
he has to like regenerate. Yeah. Just for fighting Chuya, I'm gonna bump him up. I think he deserves to be Lobby.
Yeah.
Because I think his powers are cool. It's Lovecraft, and I actually remember him, even though I don't remember the specifics. I do remember the fight with him, and it was pretty cool.
And he's also just a little fucking weird, and that also bumps him down in my eyes because he's just a little weird. And not that I don't like weird characters, he's just a little too weird.
Yeah. So you would actually say C then?
No, he's fine where he is.
Okay, I was just double checking. Now
this is
we're going on to our next guild member, Nathaniel.
He was the doctor. I don't remember. I want to say he was. No, that's not what.
He fought.
He wrote the Scarlet Letter. My bad.
Yeah, he fought Akutagawa.
Yes, that's right. Oh, that fight was so fucking rad, though. God, it was so cool.
Yeah, because he fought, because he basically, it's almost like the same powers.
Yeah.
But like he had red, right? Because it's blood manipulation. That's his thing.
Yes.
Yeah. I would put him. I don't know. I thought the fight was cool, but in terms of characters, don't remember him outside, so I'm gonna put him right here.
Perfect.
Actually, under.
Yeah, put him with his other guild member.
Yeah, that's fair. Do you remember this guy?
Can't say that I do.
All right,
There's
dropped him and don't
There's
remember.
so many fucking people, just like I don't remember.
Yeah, which
There's
is,
so
I
many
mean, it's
people in
fair.
this
It's
show.
also been so much time. The problem is that there's been so much time since I've seen, like, between seasons.
Oh yeah, like the
Because
first,
season 5
like,
took a while to
3.
come out.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
the first
so I'm, like,
4
trying to remember
compared
what
5.
happened.
Yeah.
In, like, the first 4. I completely forgot what happened in season 3, actually. I thought the guild stuff happened in season 3, but no, it was all the rats of, the rats arc.
in the house. Yeah, the rats in the house.
Yeah, and they don't even capture him. They just beat his followers, so.
It was interesting how they did it, though. So.
Oh, no, they did capture him. I remember now. They did capture him because he was captive in season 4.
That's true. 'Cause they had
Yeah,
that whole thing.
but again, it's just you don't remember this stuff. Do you remember this guy?
No, he has blue hair, and I think that's cool. But that's about it.
Yeah, let's put
Is
him here.
that what's his fucking face's sister? Yep, perfect.
Are you okay with that? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely,
We're fine with that. We're fine with that. Yeah, okay.
She's a fucking weirdo. Once again, she's a fucking weirdo. No hate to the women of Bungo Stray Dogs, but these two bitches and the F tier, I'm okay with that.
Oh God, I think we made a mistake.
What did we make a mistake?
We didn't. Oopsie. This is not. The Lovecraft. It's not Lovecraft. This is. No. This is Arthur Rimbrod.
Oh,
It's the Port
Rembrandt?
Mafia.
Oh, why is
Yeah.
he not with the other Port Mafia people?
No idea. This list. I did not make this list. I found it.
That's some bullshit. Okay, well, if
I don't
any
remember
case,
him that much.
I don't either. But I thought he was a different guy. Sorry, our
Let's
bad.
just put him. Let's just put
Perfect.
it
Yep,
here.
just chuck him in there.
Is there even Lovecraft here?
I don't see him at all.
I don't think they even put Lovecraft. Oh wait, so if we were to put Lovecraft, he'd be in B.
He'd be right
Let's
here.
just let's
We'll
just put him. Let's
say
just
it's
put him here. Let's
Lovecraft.
just say it's Lovecraft, because we don't remember him. Yeah. Moving on to our next one, Port Mafia
this-
member.
This fucking bitch. I say that with all
She's
the love
just
in my
kinda
heart,
there.
because she's cool, but like also she's kind of a dick. I say put her in C.
Honestly, fair. I don't remember too much about her.
She's kind of there.
You're fine?
She's kind of a dick.
Yeah. Do you remember this person?
Yeah, that's he's also in the Port Mafia. Why don't they keep all the Port Mafia people together? He's also in the Port Mafia. I don't
Where would you
remember
put
his
him?
name. I say stick him in D because I know where he comes from. I don't know who he is.
Do you remember what his powers were?
No.
I don't either.
Gun?
I'll just put him in D. Yeah.
Perfect.
I don't remember.
Oh my god, the lemon
Too much.
guy. I know the lemon guy.
Oh boy.
The lemon bomb guy. I love this guy. Just because he's just a little fucking insane.
Lemon bomb guy.
That's how I remember him. He's the lemon bomb guy. He blows up a fucking train, and that's it.
Yes. He also has a wacky outfit.
I love his whack. He does wear a whack ass. The white with the like green scarf really does something that's not appealing at all. I say stick him, yeah, also in C with the other Port Mafia members, just because he's cool, but like he's only there for.
I'll put him
the
above.
one. He's only there for like the one episode or these 2 episodes.
That's
The
completely
one
fair.
season. He's there for the one season.
Yeah, and we never see him again.
Exactly. What happened to him?
Yeah, I want my lemon guy
Spoilers.
back.
I want the lemon
Bring back lemon guy.
I don't know who this guy is.
That is completely fair. Let's move him. Don't remember.
Perfect.
This chick is Louisa May Alcott.
Oh my god, one of the greatest. Sorry,
Was
one of
she-
the greatest writers of our generation. But
Didn't she also come back
yes,
to like help Scott?
Yes,
F.
she
Scott
does.
Fitzgerald when she goes broke.
in the reformation of the guild, yes, she does.
So she's the goat then. She belongs in B then.
Yeah, no, she absolutely belongs in B. Maybe even A.
Because she
honestly.
literally, he lost everything. He lost the guild, he lost all of his wealth, and she literally went to the slums where he was to help him get back on his feet.
I think she belongs in A just because she also has a rat ass power.
What's her power again?
She can slow down time. She manipulates time to give her time to think.
That is fair.
She
That is
also
a
wrote
cool
one of the
power.
greatest
We'll
books
put
of our generation.
her. Don't put her.
Yeah, put her there with the other women. Yep, or the other woman.
That is fair.
I think she's great. 10 out of 10.
That is completely fair. Next we have. This looks like, is this Margaret Mitchell?
Yeah, it's Margaret Mitchell. Who wrote God?
Amazing last name, by the way. Amazing last name.
Ugh,
The.
I'm sure.
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. See, I don't remember a lot of the guild stuff because
No,
it's been a long time.
So I regularly revisit this arc because I love American classic writers because I'm fucking crazy. But she wrote Gone with the Wind, so that's her ability is Gone with the Wind. And I don't remember. Oh, she's the shield. She shields Hawthorne when he's fighting Utagawa.
Oh, is it?
Uh-huh. So she's the shield. I say stick her in C just because you don't know her. And
I don't remember her too well. Like, I know she was part of the show, and I remember seeing some scenes with her. It's just been a while.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I love this iteration.
I'll put her right here.
That's fair.
Okay. Do you remember this child? Does this child belong to you?
No, this child doesn't. Oh God, no! Do not say a child belongs to me. Absolutely not. Yes, this is the kid. Oh my God, the puppet kid that was fucking terrifying, and I hated it.
The puppet kid was.
Yeah. Oh my God, what's this kid's name? I can't remember. But I remember seeing this kid. Like, I hate, and it's icky. I don't like it. Is it the puppet kid?
I'm trying to think. Madness, ability, mind control that curses his targets.
Yes.
Causing him to attack everyone in sight.
Yes, that one. That one. I don't like it. It's kind of weird. It's kind of icky, but like super cool. Stick him in D.
That is fair. I'll put him here.
Perfect.
What's our next one?
I don't
This
know. Something
bearded
with a
fellow.
great beard. 10 out of 10 beard.
Throw him and don't remember.
Throw him and don't remember.
Is this the guy from the flashback? The one that like beefs it?
I think so. I'm like 95% sure.
It's been a while.
Once again,
yeah,
because
if it's a
so
flashback.
long.
Yeah. Oh, Herman Melville. That was the other guy.
The other guy.
He was part of the guild.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but I don't remember
Was
him
he
too
in the
much, so I'm
anime?
just gonna leave him there. He was in the guild. Yeah, he was in the guild. That's what's so funny. I just don't remember.
Was he in the anime though? I don't remember.
I'm like
I don't
scrolling
think
through the wiki right now.
I don't think he
Tokyo.
was.
I'm just gonna throw him in. Let's just throw him in. Don't remember.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
I don't remember this man.
Do you know this next person?
It looks like it looks like the other guy, but I don't think it is.
So is it Sanunosuke Oda?
Oh, it might be. It might be Oda.
Tall man, younger, worked as an assassin.
Yeah, it's absolutely
working.
Once
Oh no,
again,
he worked with Dazai. Yeah.
Once
with
again,
the mafia.
why aren't the guild members with the Port Mafia members with each other? I will never know. Whoever made this, I want to talk. I have words. I say stick him in D just because he's there. I don't remember him.
He
but
can
he's
see the
there.
future, I think.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, no, he is the guy from the backstory. He's the guy from the backstory.
Yes.
Cause he ends up like the, oh my god, the children in the van.
The children.
Oh, the children in the van. Oh no.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Well, actually, is it the same guy? Is it the same guy?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh no, it's this guy. We got backwards. This guy is
That's
the guy in the
Oda.
backstory.
Yeah, stick him in D. I don't know this guy though.
Yeah, this guy we don't know. We'll throw him here. Yeah, we got backwards.
My bad. Sorry to all the Bungo
Our bad.
super fans.
Yeah, we're already very pissed off a lot of people, even though they probably
fine.
don't remember.
We know
either.
we know the main ones. That's what we've come to realize.
That's what matters. That's what matters here. Remember this
And with
person?
the mustache.
Is he?
No.
He's the head. He's the guy in the cafe, right? That runs the cafe under the detective agency.
Oh, yes. No, I thought only women were in that.
No. He's like the boss of the cafe.
Oh, I don't remember
Like
that.
like
Sure.
the server, right?
Yeah.
He like works it, and he like in season 5, he like they try to get him to cough it up.
That's right.
the
That's
hunting
right.
dogs.
Yes. The hunting dog.
And he doesn't. No. He snitches. That's the problem. He does.
Oh, well, we don't like snitches. Keep him in D, just because he's.
Well, no. He snitches because they were threatening someone. It was that one girl, I think.
But once again,
So he
we
had
don't
to.
like snitches. I don't care.
Wow,
I don't like
you're so
snitches.
unforgiving.
Keep him in.
So
He's
where were you
fine where
saying?
he is. Keep him in D.
Fine
He's
where he
fine
is?
where he is. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Okay.
guy.
This person.
I don't know his
He-
name, but I remember him
Rompo's-
from
yeah.
he's Rampo's like friend or whatever.
Yeah, I thought he
Not
died
friend, but,
when he
like,
got shot.
I also thought he died.
I thought his whole like causing the mystery was really cool.
Yeah, I think he was an interesting. Is he dead? Have we
Because he
confirmed that
staged
he's
a
dead?
murder mystery because his friend who was an author wanted it. So when he
Oh.
died,
Right. I remember that. Yeah.
yeah, and then he gets attacked by
a.
yeah. So I would say actually I like him a lot. I think I would put him because I remember him more.
I would put,
Put him in
I
B.
would put him like right there. Perfect.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
'cause
men
he's
in
just
this show.
yes. I'm trying to remember his name though. It's just been a while. The problem is there's so many characters and a lot of them have like they're all Japanese names or like even like the English names are like based off authors, so they're like they're not like Jack or like, you know, like Tanjiro or something, right? It's like you have to like remember, like you remember who they are. It's just their names, you have to pronounce them. I think
Yeah,
that's
their
the problem.
names slip my mind all the time.
Like Ronpo's easy to remember, like
Yeah. 'cause
or
it's
Kenji
syllables.
easy, yeah. Dazai easy, yeah. This guy, he helped save the day.
Yes. Help save the day. I love
He also
him.
works as Dazai. He's really cool.
Yes, I agree. I think he belongs. I want to say low A.
Couldn't agree. I actually put him above these two.
Really?
No,
Interesting.
actually, right here. He has a
Wow.
huge role in season 5. It's only because of him that they're able to escape being captured,
That's
and then
true.
he also helps Dazai. So, yeah, I'm gonna
That's
put him in
true.
A.
Okay, yeah. He is helpful to the plot. Oh my
Yeah.
god, this motherfucker right here. I hate him. I hate him. I hate how
You hate
good of a
Fyodor?
villain- I hate how good of a villain he is.
Where would you put Fyodor?
I put him in S because he's a really good villain and it's so well done and it's so well written and I think that
I love
he's
his
a
bout
little
with
bit-
Dazai.
Yes, he's a little bitch, but he plays it very well.
Where in S though? That's the question.
Low S, like under yep. Just because
That's
I
fair.
hate him. I hate him so much. But he's still a good It's fine.
Okay, then here's another question then. Where would you put
Nikolai?
where would you put hold on, I'm pulling it up. Where is it?
Isn't his name Nikolai?
Nikolai. Yeah, Nikolai.
Oh god, he's also a very good villain. I would put him high A, like above everyone else.
I disagree with you. I put him above Fyodor.
Really?
I like how chaotic
Why?
he is. I like how chaotic he is.
He is a little chaotic. He's a
He
little
literally
messy.
is like, I want to beat you, Fyodor, and like make you go through the same despair I went through. So I'm gonna have you inject yourselves with this suicide drug,
That's
you know,
true. Yeah,
and then give you the antidotes of one. Like he sets up one of the coolest bouts in the show, and I'm like, gotta respect it.
Yeah, I respect the drip.
Yeah, and it's also I also loved it when he was like he's all happy and stuff, and then once Fyodor dies, he's like all sad and like carrying his arm, like crying. I was like, that's so funny.
It's like, girl, get it together. Get your life together.
Yeah. Speaking of someone who needs to get their life together, Sigma. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh god.
Sigma. They hyped up Sigma so much in those last episodes for him to do absolutely nothing.
Fuck all. He did fuck all. He did nothing. Zero things. I was expecting the worst. I was expecting Carnage. Nothing.
Yeah, he even gets faked out by Fyodor and gets stabbed when he has a gun in his hand.
The stabbing was pretty good, not gonna lie. I liked. Sometimes characters gotta get stabbed.
I'd put him middle of C.
Perfect. I think mid C is great because they did all this hype for nothing.
Yep. Okay, now speaking of someone who actually is useful and they're just a child, Aya, Koda.
My main girl. I love her so much.
She does so much, and I love her interactions with Bram, I think his name is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, Bram.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
A woman in action.
The fact that she also has to overcome like her backstory of having like a strict father, and like she has her own like personal trauma, and literally is gonna get killed multiple times, but she chooses to like, you know, like do her best despite everything. Even like she's the one who actually ends up saving everyone, because she's the one who like rips out the sword from Bram. Because of that, she saved everyone. She deserves to be an S.
Thank you. Our first woman in S tier.
Yes. I think her character is amazing. I love how I love how Kunikita also talked to her.
Mm-hmm.
That was her first. Is actually him talking to her and asking her to help him solve a case. That sets up that relationship, and then that ends up having a huge payoff in season 5.
Oh yeah, no, it absolutely does. I really like this child's character, and I think she'll be really interesting as we go on in the series.
Yeah. I also want her to talk to Kunikita again. That'd be really fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of other characters, Bram I think deserves to be an S.
I agree. Absolutely.
Under
10
her.
out of 10. 10 out of 10.
I think Bram is such an interesting character because he's just a vampire on a sword. And he's like, all he wants is just to live peacefully.
Yep. And does he ever get to live peacefully? No.
Well, maybe. I mean, he now serves her as her knight, which is a cool moment, so.
It's yet to be determined if he'll ever get to live peacefully.
We'll see. It's a work in progress for him. I think things are looking up for him. Now, one of the things that I think interested me the most about season 5 were the inclusion of the hunting dogs.
The hunting, oh my god, they're so fucking rad. I'm sorry, I love their little uniforms. I think they're so fucking cool. Once again, if this was drip, if it was military drip, they would win.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We love matching drip.
Coolest drip. They are so fucking rad. Anyway, not the point.
Now
I love the
Techo.
hunting dogs.
Where would we put? I think he's the weakest hunting dog. Where do we put Techo?
I agree. He doesn't deserve to be an F tier. No, he deserves.
No, I'm just hovering. I'm
Oh, okay.
I'm not like.
I was like,
putting-
whoa,
Yeah.
he doesn't deserve to be with the two fucking
Because
weirdos.
I'm thinking more undersea.
Yeah, perfect.
Because their fight was really cool, and he actually brought out a lot of potential in him. So that was really good.
They're good antithesis for each other, and I hope that I get to see
yeah.
more of it.
Yeah. I hope I see more hunting dogs in season 6. That'd be
Oh
cool.
my god, yes, I love the.
Unlike the
hunting dogs.
guild.
The guild's cool.
Yeah. Next we have Jono, which Jono I thought was great, because he detected. See, he's loyal to a fault, but he also understands when someone lies, and that's what ended up like he knew something was up.
Right. Yeah.
So I would put him, just because of that, I would put him as a character. He's really interesting. Above an A, low A.
I also like how they introduced him at first when he arrested Dazai. That was I liked that intro to him.
Also, I love his character design. Very cool.
Yes,
like the white hair with the red tips.
The red tips. Yeah, no, it's giving very early 2000s like goth punk aesthetic, and good for him.
Yep. And even like in the face of like he knew something was up, he like when he was gonna confront Fukuchi, he decided, you know what, let me just tell this girl to show up. And so I was like, what a dick. But then it turns out it was all a ruse just to give her that note, right?
Uh-huh.
I was like, you thought so far ahead. Like, oh my god. That was good. Now we have I hated her character, Teruko. I hated her so much until that reveal where she knew what was going on, and then that final, like, her stabbing Fukuchi at the end. That, like, she went from one of my most hated to one of my most favorite in the season.
I was about to say.
And because of that, here's what's crazy. I want to put her top 3.
Good. Yes. Top 3. Yes.
Top 3. Because she had to stab him. And it's played for a gag where she has feelings for him, like Fukuchi.
Right.
But my god, she had to do the killing blow because Fukuzawa was not going to.
No,
and that was heartbreaking.
So
that started my tears, and then Fukuzawa holding him and crying too. I was like, fuck.
His girlfriend, it was super fucked up. God.
Yeah, it was rough. Now, before we go on to our last two, is this just Chuya again?
I don't think so. I think that's a different character. I think he's in the manga and hasn't been introduced in the anime yet.
Oh, let's just throw him in Don't Remember then.
Perfect.
Yeah, because then I want to save it for our last person here, which is Fukuchi.
Yes.
I mean, when you learn about his revelations,
oh God,
I kind of want to put him here.
I mean, yeah. I mean, everything that we...
You have to. I mean...
Yeah.
He's such a great villain. Because he's not wrong. Right?
No, he's not. No.
He literally said he had a cap of 500 lives that he would take. Innocent or not. To make his goal realized. And I was like, damn. That's intense.
It is.
He also
I think
said,
he's a very interesting... He's not a villain, I wouldn't say. He's more like morally gray. Like, because...
Well, I mean a villain in terms of he was the villain for the season.
Oh, yeah, no, he's the villain for the season. Yeah, and then he...
Yeah.
You know.
He is, I think, perfected. Like a Bungo Stray Dog character perfected. To like its fullest.
No. I agree. I think that the arc he played out and like the characterization he played out was so interesting and in depth, and you know, we get these really good moments from him. It's just it was so impactful to see.
Yeah. And so, like, I don't know. For me, I would put him second under Dazai.
Yeah.
Just I think Dazai is just the face of the show, and he's so incredible.
That's
But
true.
in terms
Yeah.
of what they brought in season 5, he was only there for half a season,
That's
mind you.
fine.
Like, he didn't show up. No. He was, sorry, that's wrong. He showed up in season 4. But he showed up
Yes, he did.
momentarily. You only got a little bit of him in season 4, then a lot more in season 5. But despite being there for less than 2 seasons,
He fucks some shit.
he became one of the most well-written characters. And that's an accomplishment within itself.
It really
Right.
is.
He's just amazing. And, like, his sacrifice to the point where he's like, I made it so that you can talk to one order, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he knew that, like, they would find a way to beat him. Like, there'd be a way. There's like one of the outcomes is that they succeed. And so he made it so that he would take it up and he would lead the new era by killing him, right? As sort of the martyr.
Right.
And I was like, whoa. Like, this is something else. So yeah. So overall, I think this is very, I think, telling for the show.
Oh yeah, no.
Because
I
as you
think-
can see,
yeah.
we have a lot of characters in S. And I don't think any of them should drop down.
No, I agree.
Because as much as we have some stinkers here, which is
It's only two
there-
of them.
And to be fair, there's only 2 of them. And for an anime that goes on for 5 seasons,
Mhm.
that's pretty damn good. So, yeah.
I know, it's surprising to be completely honest.
Yeah, so overall, I think Bungo Stray Dogs is one of the best shows ever. There's a reason. I'll tell you this part. So I made 2 videos, and both of them had very triggering thumbnails and titles. I made some for the One Piece fandom, basically telling them that their show sucks. And then I did one for the Bungo Stray Dogs fandom, when I called the show overrated. There were 2 different types of responses. The first one was the One Piece fandom, and they yelled insults at me. They called me dumb, and they didn't watch the video because I clearly praised the show. I just used it for clickbait. I did the same thing for the Bungo Stray Dogs fandom, and all the comments were like, I was about to send you an essay until I watched the video, and then I stopped. Which is very telling for the show, because it feels like there's intellectual people in our fandom. Because you have to pay attention, because you have to follow along, because it's a great story. There's so much stuff going on with the characters, with the story, with just, I guess, the aesthetics alone, and like what we're talking about. We talked about drip a lot. Even down to the powers. So I think Bungo Stray Dogs, honestly, I think it's, I would consider it like not only one of the most underrated shows today, I think it's one of the best.
I agree.
Yeah. And I think it's a crime no one's talking about as much. But anyways, any closing thoughts? Because we have finished our list.
I think that the show is wonderfully done. As someone who, once again, I'm going to get on my soapbox about classic literature. As someone who really enjoys classic literature and like really enjoys like, you know, all of these like people who are based on authors have varying different genres, and how the show represents them and their costuming and their, you know, their powers and their perceptions on life is so telling of how much care goes into the manga and goes into the show, and like goes into like how to represent these characters in the best way possible. And it's just one of the greatest shows that I've ever, you know, seen. Like I come back to the show regularly just because it's such an interesting show. And also it's a little gay, but like whatever, I won't talk about that today. But like it's just such an interesting show, and I genuinely think it is one of the greatest shows that has been going on for a little bit of time now.
Yeah. And I think I don't know, I think what is like the biggest selling point too is like, now that we have 5 seasons, and we're going into season 6, which they left on a cliffhanger. Like, what the hell was that? Like, are we dealing with like dead people now? Are we dealing with ghosts? Like, what was that?
That'll be
That
fun.
like post-credit scene. But yeah, I think like going forward, like this show has so much more to build on, and the fact that they mastered, like, looking at S tier, right?
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 6 characters out of S tier are from season 5.
Yeah.
That says something. So I'm excited to see where this goes. I think since season 5 is probably one of the highest points they reached, I just hope they keep going up, and I think they can. Because there's so many more interesting stories to tell in this universe. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. What do you guys think of my Bungo Stray Dogs tier list I did with my friend? Did you love it? Do you hate it? Where do you disagree? Do you think that we should have remembered more characters? I know it's been a while, so please give us that benefit of the doubt. We love to know your thoughts, and I know the Bungo Stray Dog community is very wholesome. So thank you for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.